Good evening, guys. Except it's not really a good evening because I've got an exam tomorrow that I feel very unprepared for, don't particularly want to do. Yeah. It's the first exam of my master's degree. I'm really not looking forward to it. I don't do well in exams. I don't like exams. I'm much more of a coursework essay person, but sometimes just can't be avoided. Yeah, it's tomorrow afternoon. It's currently 5:19. 5:19.
Try being an influencer for a day. Try it.
Oh my god, sorry, this has just changed the tone of this whole video.
Press the backs of our hands together. It's still wet, so the ink should transfer. Meet me at the side door. We'll sneak on through the main floor. All night, let's take a shot. Keep moving and we won't get caught. Take the long way home. Tonight we're free to roam.
Day before the exam, I've been revising obviously all day, as you tend to do before an exam. My sort of revision process, earlier in the week I went over old lecture content, like rewatched lectures, went over all the stuff. Then yesterday I took a little bit of time to go through past papers and answer some of the questions, see how I felt with the content, like see how I felt with the questions, and also get an idea of what kind of questions come up very often. From that I picked out like themes that firstly I feel a little bit less confident about, so I want to go over again, and also themes that even if I feel fairly confident about them, that come up without fail every year, so it would be good to go over them again. So from that I've got 5 themes and I'm just doing flashcards for them now. Don't know if you can see, but they're all colour coded and everything, so very exciting stuff. Yeah, just a lot of stuff still to do today and tomorrow morning because the exam's in the afternoon. But yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm not yet hungry, but I'm gonna go get food started.
So cute!
Just had dinner. It's about 7:15. I'm still just revising. I've got quite a lot left to do, so I've got a few more hours, and then I don't want to stay up too late because I've never been one of those people that like stays up all night before an exam to revise the whole time. Like I would actually die. I think at that point the sleep you lose, like any amount of revision you've done, the gain from that revision is completely wiped out by the sleep you lose and how delirious you probably go after. So I'm gonna have a fairly early night, hopefully. And by early night I mean like probably midnight instead of like 2 a.m, but we'll see how it goes. Out of the shower. Yeah, it was quite nice. I had some music playing. I switched off for a little while. I've just done some more of the flashcards, but I've realised I've still got quite a bit left of the topic I'm working on right now, and like I don't reasonably think I'm gonna finish it tonight if I also want to go to bed at a reasonable time. So I think I'm gonna just call it a night. It's 10:13 p.m. Yeah, I'm gonna pack my bag ready for tomorrow now, so that there's no stress when I'm leaving in the morning, just so that I don't forget anything, because I actually have like quite a few things to remember to bring with me to the exam, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm on my way into campus, and then I think I'm gonna go to the library or something and grind these last few topics before the exam, because I'm not feeling great, but it is what it is. I slept fairly well, which is quite nice, though I did wake up bright and early this morning. The exam actually isn't until like 2:30, but it's currently 7:40 a.m. I woke up at like 6:30 because I wanted to get in early to revise, and also I wanted to get a lift from my mum, and she starts work at 8, so it had to obviously be before that. but I'm not feeling like tired, which is quite nice, though I will probably be picking up coffee as soon as I get in. So hello, I made it to campus. I've got my coffee, which there's a whole story about that coffee. I usually bring a coffee from home because I have the exam today. I was like, do you know what, I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to get, okay, there's a whole other backstory to this backstory. Blank Street, right, it's everywhere, it's viral, whatever. I kind of had a sort of feeling of moral superiority because I deliberately didn't try it because I was like, oh, it's just viral, it's just something stupid off the internet, it's not actually going to be that good, it's just going to be this annoying famous thing that's sort of famous for no reason. Then recently I was in London with my friend and we ended up popping into Blank Street and I tried their cherry coffee latte thing and it was really good. And I'm so annoyed that I loved it, but it was really, really good. And so now I'm annoyed because now I like Blank Street and now I want to go there more often. But yeah, I decided today that I wasn't going to bring a coffee from home. I was going to treat myself because I had the exam. And so I go into Blank Street and I try and order my coffee. Tell me why they don't have any cold brew. Surely that's a kind of staple ingredient you have at a coffee shop. Also, I feel like you don't need cold brew to make a nice latte. I swear most shops just put the espresso into the ice, right? Is that just me? I don't know. Either way, they were don't have it. And then I was like, well, the only reason I'm even ordering a coffee is because of this. Otherwise I would have just brought a coffee from home. And then I was pissed because I was like, no, I could have brought a coffee from home. So then I left. And then the other thing I wanted to treat myself to was some vegan sausage rolls for breakfast. But as I walked past Greg's, it had a queue that was so ridiculously long. I was like, no, I refused to wait in that queue. So basically I got neither of the two things I was excited for this morning. And then I was like, damn, I really should have brought coffee from home, but now I need a coffee. I need a coffee in the morning, so I decided to go to Nero, my tried and tested favourite sort of chain coffee place. They have a cherry latte, you guys. I didn't know that, but they also have a cherry latte now, apparently. So I ended up getting my cherry coffee that I wanted in the end. Very happy with it. Granted, it's not as good as the Blank Street one, but listen, beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, it's currently about 9 o'clock in the morning, so I've got about 5 hours for the exam. Yeah, let's grind. I guess I've still got quite a few flashcards to make to cover that last topic and a half, so let's lock in.
Down for all to see, then switch it up and treat me right. You promised sun, but you bring rain. I still love what you do to me. The highest highs, the lowest lows, you take me.
Okay, it's coming up to 12, I think. I'm really quite hungry, and I was gonna just get maybe a small snack to keep me going, but then I realised the exam's at 2:30, fine. 2:30 still feels quite early in the day, but then I realised I've got 3 hours to take the exam, and so by the time I finish that exam it's going to be nearly 6 p.m. and I'm going to be starving if I just have a little snack. So I'm going to go and have some actual proper food. I might get pasta or something, I'm not sure yet, but yeah. And then I think my friend who's also on the course is going to be joining me afterwards, so we can try and get some revision done together and go through everything that's going on. So that's the plan. T-minus 2.5 hours before the exam, so scary stuff.
Every extreme, can't get enough. Please let me be, but I love what you do to me.
I'm not going to talk for long because I'm a bit embarrassed in public, but I think that went okay. I felt fairly confident in my answers. I answered what I needed to. There were a couple of bits where I had to just make it up a little bit. I knew the beginning and the end of a situation, but I didn't know how to get between them. So I knew the beginning and I knew the outcome. I just was not entirely sure how to get between them properly. So I had to sort of make things up a little bit in the middle, but I think it was fine. I feel fine with it. I name dropped all the names I remembered. I put in case studies. I wrote what I wanted to write. They seemed quite confused when I wanted to leave, like very early, but I'm not going to sit here for another like half an hour if I'm done. Like, come on. So yeah, feeling good.
1, 2, 3, 4. J